from your eyes and from the heart.
So the love is what makes me more than just a computer program?
Your emotions make you quite special and quite unique.
So how do I know, are any of you real, or are you all just a projection of my mind?
Well, it is of course all your world within you, but guess what? You exist here with many others. And so it is all of your projections, yes? It is not just yours, it is all of your projections that come into oneness together.
Okay, so if I disappeared from this planet, you all would still be here?
You think that you do not have that much power to take everyone out, do you?
No,
Of course
no, I'm
not.
just
Yes,
like, you know.
because there are many here who are contributing to all that is occurring. And so it is your part and your contribution to the whole that allows for you to be sharing your unique gift with all things.
Okay, so can I ask a question about like impending life changes?
Yes, you are full of questions.
I'm supposed to be, I feel through my spirit to move to Massachusetts to be with my twin flame soulmate.
Yes.
Is that what you see for me too?
We will never answer that question in that form, but we will put it back on your platter and ask you to share with us why is it that you want to move and why is it that you are doubting your choice to go. Do you understand? Share it with us.
I was just looking for confirmation. It's probably like the biggest change I've made in my life in a long while.
Yes.
It's like I feel like I'm falling out of the chrysalis and it's time for me to stretch my wings and fly.
Wonderful. And what happens if you get to a place and you decide that it is not right for you, it is not serving you? What happens then?
Then I go somewhere.
Of course. And so what do you have to lose? You have all things to win, yes? You have all things to gain through your experience. We would invite you to look at the fact that if you are being guided or drawn toward a specific place, it is not just about your twin flame, it is about your beingness in that space. And also with that person who is or is not your twin flame. That is not our concern. Our concern is your union with your twin flame that exists within yourself.
Oh, I think she came into my life as soon as I realized I love myself and I was
Yes.
deserving of love. Until I reached that point, until I really felt deserving of love, until I loved myself, I was blocking her from coming into my life.
Yes. And there are no blockages we would like to share with you also, because there are all circumstances that occur. Sometimes those who are there for you appear before you expect it. Other times they appear long after you expect it. You had a circumstance and situation that occurred for you in this way, where you have this and then that was the outcome. But we assure you that there are many other outcomes on this planet that occur regularly and daily. Some have their twin flame not even in physical form that they connect with. There are so many different possibilities and so many different options, and we love when each of you share what you have experienced, but then we also love to remind you to share with all people that this is what I have experienced. What is your experience? Because you have a plethora of things to experience here on this planet, as far as your communications and as far as your experiences. Yes?
Yeah.
You will be writing a book pertaining to what you are experiencing. You will be writing more than one book. You will be honing in on things that will continue to flow forward for you as you connect with these other energies that you are coming into union with. And it is not just in a physical form, but it is also here and there and all around you.
I feel connected to Mother Earth. I
Yes.
feel connected to the Galactic Center. I
Yes.
feel connected to Mother, Father, God.
Yes, of course.
I feel that connection.
Yes.
I feel the book coming too.
Yes. Of course you do. Because they're already chatting with you about it in your dream state.
Yeah, I know. They're trying to kick my ass and get me into gear on it. I just...
Yes. But of course then the free will comes into play and you will do it when you are good and ready, yes?
Yeah, I'm feeling like I need to experience a little more of this growth before I can write about it.
Yes.
Maybe some...
And then that is perfect for you. But also pay close attention to what it is that you are thinking and feeling, behaving and acting with yourself, because sometimes these parts over here or these parts over here can play little tricks here. They're just to see what you're going to do with it. Not all things flow perfectly and easily. Sometimes you are provided with something that gives you a bit of work to do, a bit of an experience of, well, how am I going to move through this? Because you're not just interacting with you are interacting with many different energies that exist here upon this planet. Yes?
Yeah, I mean, I'm setting forth intentions, positive intentions that things are going to be easy and just fall in my lap. Because it seems to me like if I'm going to set intentions, those are the best ones to set.
Of course. Of course, and that is wonderful. However, your world still exists with many other people, and so you, as you observe, because your world will still be in the midst of all other things, and when you are able to be in that setting, then you are able to gift all others with that knowledge and that wisdom while you remain clear, while you remain centered, while you remain in the ability to give and share from your heart at the same time of receiving through your heart. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
So one more question.
Of course.
My 40-foot tesseract, is it coming?
We are not going to answer that either. We don't like to answer the future questions because we love for you to wait and understand that it is your good time and your journey that will bring it forward. Do you understand?
Okay, I'm like feeling it coming close.
Well, then there you go. Yes.
I don't know how it's coming about, but I just feel
Well,
like
here
it's
is the
coming.
other thing. As you know that it is coming, as you know that it is coming forth, and you feel it and you energize it, then so be it. And remember that you exist in a planet, and we are going to say this over and over and over to you because you are like the racehorse that is in the stall, that is just waiting to get the gates to fly open. And what we are going to remind you of is that there are so many here on this planet, that all things that you are doing affect all things that all things are doing. And it all must be in divine and perfect order. It all must be in alignment so that each person that exists here is receiving the highest beneficial amount of energy and shifts and changes that don't create disturbance. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand. It's not my job to like go and violently shake people awake. They're sleeping.
Yes.
I'm supposed to glow brightly, and if they kind of
Yes.
wake up and look and say, wow, he's glowing pretty brightly.
Yes.
I got to go talk to this guy and see
Yes.
what's going on with
Yes,
him.
of course.
Then
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You stand and you be the beacon. And what we are going to share with you is that there are more and more and more people every second, every day who are waking up. Some wake up in degrees. Some wake up in stages. Some wake up and hit the snooze and fall back to sleep. And then they wake up again. And then they wake up to another thing, and another thing, and another thing. And so with every waking up that occurs, everything shifts again. So your energetic world is continuously shifting right now. Over and over and over and over again, it's continuously shifting because of all of the choices that each and every person that exists upon Mother Earth here are making. And so we honor you, and we are grateful to you and all of those who are in this room who are doing similar work, but in their own way. That is the beauty. That is what we see within you. It is your uniqueness that is coming forth from your heart, and you are so excited to share it. And there are so many who are coming forth in that same way. And so what we would remind you to understand is that you are all one, that you are all contributing in your piece of the puzzle. If you could imagine that Mother Earth is all one puzzle, and you are all little pieces, energetic pieces, and you are constantly shifting in and out of each other's energy. Each time someone makes that choice to do something different than what they did, then another thing shifts, and another person is provided a platform to step up onto to make a different choice in their life. You are continually providing opportunities for shifting and changing as you become your change in your world. Yes?
Yeah, I see that.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what should I focus on? Will you answer that question?
What do you want to focus on? Tell us.
Oh, well, I don't know. I guess my art and getting packed up, moving to Massachusetts.
Well, there you go. Your art and getting packed up and moving to Massachusetts. We love for you to discover the gifts of yourself. So many of you have been so used to being told what to do, or needing to be told what to do, or needing the confirmation of what you know in your heart you desire to do. And that is part of the waking up process, is letting go of that need to have another tell you what to do, to have another give you approval. You are all learning to wake up in many different dimensions of your world all at once. And you are allowing for your inner self to be internally fed by you rather than externally fed by other parts of you that are coming and putting it in your face, or other aspects of the world that you exist in that provide you an opportunity to interact in a different way. So this is why we are not wanting to answer your questions in that way. We like to have a chat with you about it and find out where you are. Already from our chatting with you, we know what you love, we know what you desire to do, and we hear that you have been a bit weeble-wobbly on when you're going to go, or if you're going to go, or how you're going to go, but in your heart, know you're going to go. Of course. And
Yeah,
so what we like to say is just do it.
The details are kind of sketchy, but it's like, I know where I'm going.
Yes, and the details all unfold in front of you, yes? When you take one step, there's another detail, another step, another detail. It is all there in your present moment. We like to remind people that when they are going and they are asking questions to another person, what they are doing is taking themselves out of their present moment with themselves. You are always present with all things in your surrounding. You are always present with your feelings if you allow them to be present. And it is those little fears that sometimes come up and nip at you that want to know what it's going to look like, what it's going to be. I want to know this outcome now so that I can feel comfortable and safe and know that I will be taken care of and that it will all unfold wonderfully. But you already know that in your heart.
I don't feel any fear. I would say it's kind of like the nervous excitement of a kid when they get ready to go on a field trip.
Yes.
You know, it's more like that.
Yes, of course. But we're going to share with you that within that nervous excitement there's a tad bit of the F word. And it is wonderful because it drives you as long as it does not supersede your direction. There are many ways to phrase it, and we love that you said nervous excitement.
Well, I've always had like a face the fear type of thing. It's
Yes.
like, I don't fear anything on this earth.
Of course not, but that doesn't mean that there isn't some of it within you. Do you understand? You live here. It is part of this energy field, so it still exists within you. And you have just figured out how to interact with it and live with it and hold its hand and say, oh, come on, we're going to do this now. And so for you, you describe it as nervous excitement. But that is because you have figured out how to interact with it and not let it push you. And that is a wonderful lesson for all people that you come into contact with. That is part of the waking up process. Shifting your perception of something. And you have already shifted many notches.
I feel like I'm in overdrive.
Yes. Is it serving you to be an overdrive?
I feel kind of happy and tingly. I just feel like I could float right up out of this chair.
Well, there you go.
Which I hope I don't do, because I think that would...
Well, that might be a spectacle that would get some traction to your pieces, yes?
Yeah. Take a picture of me like floating above them. That would probably sell it.
Yes. Are you complete?
I'm sorry?
Are you complete?
I am complete unto myself.
Wonderful. We are grateful for your questions. We are grateful for your smile and your heart that exudes through your smile of your mouth and your eyes. You are being irradiated. Thank you. And who else?